and here he gets the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
6th play of the drive coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It breaks clear over the right side. Hill may chase him down. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, USF. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back. An easy completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. A handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
The punt team making their way on the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback looking to scramble. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass.
So that big play is spoiled by the illegal forward pass penalty. And USF has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
First down and more. He's still running. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back in motion now. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score South Florida 28, UConn 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And UConn's offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And here comes the punter onto the field.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
He breaks free. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score South Florida 35.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kickoff.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw caught over the middle. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags a quick throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Just standing there, gets hit again. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they go, and they go.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Bulls will kick it deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down coming up.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes a quick catch. Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. They'll run it here. Great move in the open field. Points are in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That makes the score. South Florida, 35. UConn, 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. USF offense is back out there now. Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, it's a good job by the defense. Forced to fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Finding some room at the 25. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, USF.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I'm about to play my game now.
Bet.
All right.
He gets loose.
Down at the 33. And the UConn offense will take
Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Stay up.
And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. A short completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep... guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Ball handed off. The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's got it in the open. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USF.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. On a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
12.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And UConn's offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking 1 tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. South Florida, 49. UConn, 12.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the... That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete on the crossing route. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Important second down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. To throw, it's Duke. A deep shot to the left side. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
On third down, he drops to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
They call the draw play here. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
42, Spider.
Dropping back. It's Duke. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14.
Green 25.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's caught off the deflection. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the catch downfield. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Holding. Offense.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down coming up.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Lining up to try the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score South Florida 56, UConn 15.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive.
And the UConn offense will take over.
Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
1st down here for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the before he... out and throw the football. Here it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks free. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking downfield, it's Duke. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Douglas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Toss play to the outside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USF.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score South Florida 63, UConn 18.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lane. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And UConn's offense is back out there. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Duke. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. First down on the offense.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.